The nuts on tour, rolling in the motorhome, moving town to town, never feel alone.
Hi, I'm Sue.
Hi, I'm Mark, and together we are
Nuts
on Tour. Quick introduction for this one. As you know, if you've been watching the channel at all, we were at Newbury Warners show for the last weekend. So this is a quick video for if you are looking for a van. This is the van tours. So without further ado, if you're looking for a van, have a watch.
Enjoy.
Here we are on the hobby stand, and they have this hobby Optima Delux, brand new, 76,320. There you go. If you want the brochure, hang on, there you go. I don't know if that will work, but if you want the brochure, you can scan the QR code on the screen. You've got your garage under there. Don't think there's quite enough room for a full-size bike. And then 2 steps up and you're inside. 6-speed manual. Table. And then you've got kitchen area with sink and 3-burner hob and an oven underneath. Very nice. Yeah. Under there you've got your cupboard with your gas turn-off points, and on the other side you've got your double opening fridge freezer, yeah, with Dometic, with a cupboard above. In the back you have your bedroom area with French bed, nice cupboards above, and then at the back you have your bathroom. So you've got toilet, you have mirrored cupboards all the way around, hello, and a separate shower. So yes, no vent in the shower, I'm afraid. You know, that's one of the things I like, but there is a light and pull out airer, little wire that you pull out for your airer, hooks for your towels, and concertina door. And there's your sink. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's a bit smaller than 6 meters, then ideal. And for 86,495, they have this hobby Maxima T, a little bit longer, with large size garage, door for your gas locker. Again, if you're interested, you can scan the QR code for a brochure. 2 steps up and in. Again, this is on a 6-speed Fiat. Yeah. You've got your table area, seating for 5 people, and then on this side you've got your gas ring, your sink. Just move his book. The sink on this one is a square sink. There you go. Quite nice. Spin round taps. You've got your above, you've got your extractor fan and cupboards. Below you've got your oven and couple of drawers and a large utensil, and I presume you can put crockery or whatever in that end. Then you've got your similar fridge to the other van. Fridge freezer, Dometic double opening, there you are, nice. Cupboard above, and then a DB bed, double bed at the back. I think they call this the EB style, but then underneath you have cupboard units. That'd be a hanging space for one, hanging space on the other side for the other, couple of drawers under this side. There you go, split up and divided. Yeah, nicely done. And then you've got a couple of hideaways for your shoes. And not get many shoes in that one, that's got your airy. And then above your bed you've got, that's the infill for the bed. And then above you've got cupboards all the way around. I'll get you the length for this one. So there you go, 7.1 meters long, 3.5 ton. 3.5 ton for that one because it's a manual. So if you're looking for that, get in touch with Hobby. Next up, we're at the Yorkshire Rose Motorhomes Limited, and they've got their this weekend only Newbury show deal. For 85,000 they have this 2016 Hymer B690 Starline S. Yeah. Included the standard 12 MOT, no advisories, 12-month road tax, full engine service, habitation service and damp. Yeah. You've got 2 steps up and in, and then you're into inside. The garage, look at that for a garage. Yeah. You can have a couple living there, can't you? That is a huge garage. I'd say that's at least as big as ours, at least. Yeah, racked out, decked out, very nice. And then on the back you have top level camera, high level brake lights, and I don't, no they're not, they're bulbed, yeah, and bulbed lights. And it's got a full length Thule Omister awning. It's got the wind out on it, so I don't think it's electric, I think it's a wind out. And there's the E&P self-leveling on it. Stepping up inside, it's 10 mil short of 8 meters and it's 5.3 ton. Has your drop down bed at the front. It's on a Mercedes. There you are. It's on a Mercedes automatic. You have the Mercedes wheel with all the gadgets on it. There's your screen for your rear view camera in this nice cream leather. So you've got your drop down bed above, little cupboard on that side. You've got the Hymer control panels, Aldi wet central heating, your electric, I think that's electric blinds for the front window. It is, yeah, electric blinds for the front window, your water. There's a telly there, hooks just below, and then your seating area. Yeah, nice. The 2 chairs turn round, so you can seat 2, 3, 5, 6 people, 5 easily, 6 at a squeeze, and then you're into your kitchen. All done very nice in this like marble effect. I think it's Korean. Oh, very nice, quite heavy. There's your nice little round sink. Put that down carefully. Like that built-in draining board with the grooves already in it, nice and clean, easy to wipe down. And then you've got 3 burner hob, Yeah. So you can either have it split one way or two ways. So you have one burner accessed or two burner accessed, and you have lockable drawers underneath. You've got two drawers there. Pull that one out, there you go, and your bins in that one. You've got two drawers on that side, and undo that, and two drawers on that side. And then to the back you have toilet and wash basin on this side. Is that a slidey one? Yes, slidey one, two slides on there. Yeah, hello. With your sink unit. And then on the other side you've got your shower unit with the roll round tambour door. Nice, free, easy moving. And then behind that you've got your bed, and there you are. With the bed up in the day position, look at that for the area. Absolute. A full dressing room there. Brilliant. Yeah. And then either side you have another telly on that side, and then in here you've got hanging space for lots in there. Same on the other side, two little pouches, cupboards above. As I said, this bed at the moment is in the day position. Lift it up and you've got access into your garage, and cupboards below. You've got below there, you've got another couple of drawers. Yeah. And then either side in the floor you have hidey hole for shoes, etc. That side, and the same this side. Yeah, the same this side. You fit a couple of pairs of shoes or what have you in there, no problem. I'm not sure what that's for. I think that's for the bed. I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of van. 10 mil short of 8 metres, so it's not the smallest of vans, but plenty and plenty and plenty of room. And for £5 short of 85,000. And I'm sure I've seen, yeah, there you go. You can see them down at the moment. It makes levelling up so much easier. The hydraulic EMP self-levelling system. LPG at the front. So if you are interested, yeah, you can give them a call. Yorkshire Rose Motorhome Company. There you go. Here we are now at the Pearman Briggs stand, and they have this very nice Rapido for £1 short of £83,000. You get that. Rapido 8086DF Auto. It's a 2020. It is 7.2 metres long. It's 3.65 tonnes. It's on an Alco chassis with a Fiat 9-speed automatic. There's your garage at the back. Stepping in, got a nice wide step. And how about this? Yeah. You've got seating on both sides. You've got a table that folds and swivels and slides and all that. There you go. So that's the size of the table when it's folded out. When it's put away, it gives you a nice wide access up and down. As I said, it's on a Fiat 9-speed automatic, very economical. Yeah, even for a 3.5 ton plus. I think it's 3.65, I think it said it was. Yeah, driver's seat in this quite, I think they call it plush velour, but yeah. Into your kitchen area, you've got Rapido's own brand of oven below with drawers, and then unlock, unlock, and then you've got, again, quite a few going over to this split idea where you can have one either side, put your splashbacks up, so if you're just cooking with one, you can leave the other one down and you've still got plenty of prep space or serving up space. You've got electric sockets in the corner. I guess this is going to be a kitchen roll holder. Yeah, I like that, nice idea. And then an oblong sink. I like that. I've not seen that one before. Someone's obviously put a tag on there to put your tea towel or your dishcloth towel on. Drawers below, and then on the other side you have the Rapido control station, Truma heating, the TV, the controls for the porch light and the steps in and out, and then you have fridge, freezer, and at the bottom you've got the cold, there you are, the cold drawer. Stepping back, you've got, oh wow, yeah, a different shaped shower unit. It's I think it's what they call trapezoidal. Woo! Big word for a Sunday. Yeah, but yeah, I'm 6'2" and I can fit in that, and of course it's got one of my features that I like. It has a big skylight vent. Yay! Let all the steam out. We like that. Nice shower. Yeah, fold door, plenty of room to stand it. A little bit where the wheel encroaches, just a little bit. And then on the other side from there, open that, and that shuts. Yeah, that shuts across. Your door shuts across to cordon off your bathroom and your bedroom at night. And then you've got Thetford toilet, a little square sink there, yeah, and again, where is it? Not sure. Yeah, don't like pulling, but I think it's a, give me a second. Ah, there you go. It's on little catches, so that slides over to there when it's open and across there, and that is really secure. That's why I couldn't get in. Yeah, don't like to force it, don't want to break anything. And little glasses, and then you're into your bedroom. In your bedroom you got 2 steps up the side, and then you're into your bed, so it's a sort of step up and shuffle. And then on each side you have space at the bottom, space at the top. Does that? Yeah, that comes out. So if you want full hanging space, yeah, that shelf comes out, and you've got a rail at the top, so you can have it as full hanging space. And then 2 cupboards above. Yeah, that one, it's actually been, yeah, it's been left at the bottom to show you. It's got space above, full hanging, and at each side you have the little cubbies, so you can put your glasses, your reading book, whatever you take to bed at night. Let's step back across here, and this has got solid doors, so they have to get my nails to work. There you go, I haven't got any nails. Yeah, solid doors that slide across to make your bathroom into a bathroom changing room. Yeah, on either side. Yeah, these little catches can be quite awkward. You don't just pull them, it's a squeeze bit there, so you have to put your fingers in and squeeze them together, and that releases it off that little ball. So yeah, people, yeah, it's you can do it from either side, do it from that side as well. But, yeah, closed off, it means that you've got, if I undo that one, you can see that when it closes off, you've got both those across. This door opens to here, now this door closes here, and you've got the entire width of the van from your shower to your toilet for a changing room. So it means you haven't got to rush round madly changing all your shutting all your blinds if you want to have a shower or get changed. Good idea. Let's go and have a look outside. Oh, hang on, forgot. It's also got the Truma Aventa air conditioning unit directly over the bed, and these are directions. The same one we've got there, directional, so you can have that pointing backwards or forwards or whatever, whichever end of the van you're sat in. Lovely van. And then in the garage, obviously it's at the shore, so they've got all their bits in. You've got spare tyre with the tyre cover, spare wheel, the ladders. I don't know if you can see there, shower point, heated vent, and the bed goes up and down from there. So the bed, if you've got bikes or anything like that, you want to take them, you can lift it to that level, and then that's the amount of travel from there to there, that goes up. That's the amount of travel you've got on your bed, so it will come all the way down. I think it comes all, there you are, you can see the amount of travel there. That will come all the way down to there and give you an extra, what, 9-10 inches? Yeah. And then at the back you have eye level braking, rear view camera, and LED lighting. Very nice van. Next up, we're at the DG Motorhomes Limited sales. That's their number and their, so on here, under 7 meters, brand new. They have a 690T auto trail, automatic. There you go. They have a Welcome Premium automatic island bed, that's 60, and the one that I've come to have a quick look at is for £5 short of 68,000. They have this Kon Tiki, so literally £5 short of 68,000. They have a Kon Tiki Sport 584 2.3. The scores on the doors are, it's 7.7 meters long, 2.38 meters wide. Full service, alloy wheels, fire screen, blinds, swivel chairs. If I do that, you can scan the code for the brochure. It's got a tow bar and a solar panel. So it's English setup, so your doors on your passenger side. Step in, little step in, and then here we are inside. Seating area to the left. I'll easily sit 2 full-size adults, another probably 2 size adults there, and the 2 driver and co-pilot seats. It's on a 9-speed Fiat automatic with Fiat wheel. Now, I have to say, there is, oh, there you go, yeah, there is a step up, and if I stand on the step up, I shall have to turn the camera around. Give me a second just to set this up. But, oh, and the alarm's bleeping at me. Right. If I step here, you'll see if we turn it round a touch, if I step here, even without the old hat on, yeah, this is not made for someone who's more than, I don't know, 5'10", 6'2". I can't stand up here. I can if I, no, I can't even if I stand at the front. I'd have to have the window open to put my head up there. But back here where it drops on the floor, yeah, for the rest of it, yeah, plenty of headroom here. Hold on, there you go. Plenty of headroom here. I can do that, no problem. So let's have a look at the van. On this side we've got round sink, little storage area underneath, and a shelf to put your bits and pieces on, toaster, etc. And then 2 plug sockets, UK 240 volt. You have shelving in the cupboard underneath, and then shelf under, cupboard rather, under your oven. You've got oven, grill, and a Thetford 3 gas ring and 1 electric ring. So you've got some way of cooking one way or another. On the opposite side you have the, yeah, we've seen these already, the big Dometic fridge freezer. That's your fridge. Oh, that's your freezer. Yeah. With a cupboard above. Yeah, plenty of room in there. And then you have French bed. So that looks a pretty long French bed. I'll not get on with my shoes on. I will tell you in a minute. And then above you've got cupboards, storage space, and more cupboards. Behind that you have the bathroom area. There you go. Nice shower. No vent in the shower above. Yeah. Plenty of room in there though. Shower controls. Little sink. Mirror above. There you go. Morning. Mirror above. A little bit of storage space above, and then you have cupboard there, another cupboard there, and another cupboard there. So plenty of cupboard. Is that a little cupboard as well? Yeah, a cupboard there. I guess that one was big enough for toilet rolls, etc. So yeah, plenty of cupboard space. And then on this side you've got a couple of drawers there, one above and one below. Vanity mirror for ladies doing their hair, or gents doing their hair. Morning. Yeah, gents doing their hair. USB charging points, 240 volt charging points, and then sliding door. Somebody's obviously tried pulling it. Sliding door, please don't pull. So slide the door open, and you have your long hanging, and underneath space for shoes, boots, clothes, whatever. Yeah. And then at the front, lock that in. At the front, concertina door. Right, bed test. Hang on. Oh. Now, the front might not be for 6'2", but the bed is. I can lay down on that bed with no problem. So yeah, apart from that, good van. Oh, there you go. Swift and the Aldi central heating. That's what's bleeping at me. One of those two. Telling me the battery, there you are, battery needs changing. There you go. So, in the garage, yeah, that's underneath in your garage. It goes all the way under the bed. So, quite a size of garage, not very tall, about 15 inches. About 15 inches to get in the hatch, but very nice van. If you're interested, £5 short, a 68, and it's with DG Motorhomes. DG Motorhomes. With DG Motorhomes. On the Winchester Caravan site, they have this 2022 Bailey Autograph 794F. 2022, it's built on a Peugeot Boxer, French bed. It's got a 2.2 litre engine, 6-speed manual, 3.850 kilos, so 3.8 tonne, and it's 7.93 metres long, 10,000 miles on the clock. Let's have a little look inside. Yeah. All done in this plush material. The Bailey logos on the pilot and co-pilot seat. 6-speed manual on, as I say, Peugeot. I presume there is a table to go in here somewhere. There's your 2 passenger belted seats. Looking at the back, I know it's just shy of 8 metres, but wow, that looks a long van. You've got your French bed. On that side, you've got your fridge. It's taped up, but you've got your freezer at the top and fridge at the bottom. Cupboards above. You've got the control unit there. Power supply there for a telly. I presume that's what the little bracket there's for, the telly. On the other side you have, now that's quite a good idea, instead of the glass they've gone with like a wood insert over the fridge. They've gone with a wood insert over the cooker. So you've got your Thetford cooker with your, there's your grill. And your oven, and then above that you've got, I see what they've done now. For people that don't like cutting and what have you on the glass, they put a piece of wood above the glass. So you've got 3 gas, 1 electric, and then the glass top, and then above that they've also got a wooden top. There you are, sink, drawers below. Plenty of hanging space there, and your reservoir for your Aldi heating. Shelves below. On this side you've got another telly point here. Watch telly in bed at night. And cupboard below, and the dressing room mirror, and then in the back you have big 3-shelf cupboard there, and full length of the back. How's that? Yeah, big mirror. Hello. Sink, cupboards below. Now my sort of a shower. So you've got the air vent above, a light, a shower, controls, and it is actually a bifold door, so you're not squeezing past the door, you can fold it in and then step out like that. Yeah, very, very nice. And that bed, yeah, I'd say that's I can lay down on that, 6'2", and then you have cupboards above, storage space, more cupboards, storage all under the bed. Yeah, that actually comes up, I think that comes up on the, yeah it does, there you go, comes up on there. There's your table, that's where your table's stored, knew there had to be one, and you can access that from, if you can see it, from the door there. I'll go out and take a photo of that. Yeah, put that down, and then you've got hatches in the floor and a step up. Alright, let's do the test. Step up the step. Ooh, now, without my hat on, I will do a turn round on the camera. I like this one more, he says, I like this one more. Right, if you look this time, stood up and look, even here, I still have space. So yeah, this is a nicer setup for anyone 6'2". Yeah, not touching, just touching when I get to here, but everything in between, fantastic. So yeah, big sunroof skylight there that opens, that'll let plenty of air in. Yeah, I like this. Yes, this is a very nice. And then step down, and once I step down, even with my hat on, yeah, good sort of 7-8 inch above. Very nicely thought out this. They've thought about the taller person. And just up here, there you go, we've got a max fan, vent fan. Yes, very nice. Nicely laid out, nicely set out. Autograph. So that's the access through to under the bed from outside. At the back you have a bike rack, camera at the top, and above that you've got the eye level braking. You've got lights on this side, eye level, and LED lights down either side for your reversing lights or fog lights, your indicators, and your running lights of brakes. Very nice. And this is an Alco AMC chassis. There you are. Give you a distance shot of that. So if you want to have any more information on that, 2022 Bailey Autograph 79 4F, you can contact Winchester Caravans. There you go. Hoped you found something you were looking for. Hope you make your lists out, your needs, your wants, and your nice to haves. Yeah, mark all your vans up and pick the one that comes out with the most points for you. We're all different, so
Yep, I was going to say, I don't know which ones you looked at. I know you looked at the big ones, didn't you? Some of the
normally everybody, I'll let everybody else do the campers and the sub 3 tonners or sub 3.5 tonners. I try and do the 5 tonners, the 7 tonners, and the big stuff if I can.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Video next week may be a little bit different as well.
Yes. She has something up her sleeve other than her arm. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Meeting friends, old and new. Ooh, sharing stories, it's what we do. Laughter filling the air, true. With the open sky soon.